Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Tabletop Obscura presents Gatewalkers!
Yeah!
Yay!
Gates!
Walking.
I love walking through gates.
Whoa.
Whoa! So, how's everyone's week been? I feel like I ask this question every week.
Well, we gotta catch up, but it's been low energy for me.
I love gatekeeping. Good to see chat's busy already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Fantastic. Love those guys. Those Czech guys. Yeah, fantastic.
Aw.
But yeah, just a low energy week for you, Andrew.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been
Not for any reason in particular. It's just been.
And Nick, how's your week been?
I am so tired all the time.
High five, buddy. Same.
I mean, mood?
Yeah.
Look, I will say for me at least, it's kind of self-inflicted, but I mean,
My family has all been sick.
Oh, okay.
Oh, gross. That's not fun.
No. Gotta love it when kids are home from school. Woo.
Mm.
Tell them to
Yes,
stop.
those disease plague factories. I mean,
Oh.
school. Yeah.
Yeah, school is ugh. We get
Cool.
emails for all of the different diseases going around. So it's like
Yeah.
one day I woke up and there was like 6 emails and they were all about different diseases that had been found confirmed cases in my kids' grade, and I was like, far out.
Look, I have to ask, what's the weirdest one that's come over?
I don't know.
Like, I can just imagine opening up your email and
I think
seeing
it's
a
like
child is
scabies.
scabies.
Scabies?
Yeah.
Scabies. Yeah, I was
I
like,
mean, that's unpleasant.
how?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A child has
Yeah, it was like-
contracted tuberculosis. What?
It's like, oh.
Oh.
There's a galaxy in your lungs. Oh, nope, wait, that's just TB. Ooh.
We regret
it's
to
just
inform
asbestos.
parents that we regret to inform that the 3rd grade class, your rat has contracted the Black Plague. Please have all
Oh, no.
children tested.
Wow, yeah. No, I think it's more like, sorry, rat, you've contracted something from the children.
Wow.
That
Wow.
little rat never stood a chance.
Yeah.
Right?
Whole thing.
Someone
You will be
hacking
loved.
into the system
You
and
will
sending out
loved.
an email to all the parents being like, I'm sorry, everyone's children have contracted cooties. And just
Not the
watching as it
cooties.
freaks out. It'd be hilarious.
It's okay, I got an inoculation for that, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Circle,
immune to
circle,
cooties
dot,
now. Yeah.
Fucking. God, just have
Wild.
flashbacks then. Just sense memory, stuff like that. Otherwise, well, who wants to do like introductions and stuff?
If we must.
Any volunteers, or I'll just pick a side.
Pick a side.
No, you do it, Matt.
Yeah, no,
Felix!
let's start with a Matt.
Son of a bitch. Hi there, I'm Nick. I'm Modern Maxwell in chat. I play Felix Von Fabra, the Elven Fighter. Today's fun fact is a fact about Felix's lack of self-esteem, shall we call it.
Oh, so this is a lie. Gotcha.
He puts on like a very brave face, don't get me wrong, but he doesn't see a lot of importance or worth to himself, and so he is fully willing to do a self-sacrifice if the necessity comes up. One time as a child, he met a spirit who had lost their child quite young. The two became attached, even though the spirit was unintentionally draining Felix of his own life. and the local clerics had to get involved to help the spirit move on, or else it would have killed Felix, and he would have gladly accepted that.
So he's just the type to constantly take it on himself all the time, forever.
Yeah.
Cool, now Antara is probably... If Antara knew that, she would feel like a bitch.
I know, right?
Compostiver.
Hey, I'm Bill. I play Compostifer, the undead investigator garbage hunk of rotting vegetables. I'm T.S. Creaney in chat. Compostifer in their artwork and in day-to-day life can be seen often carrying around a crystalline quartz rock of some sort. Compostifer grew that themselves. It's like you would sort of equate it to like a opal in a clam. It's like some sort of detritus or something that's been inside them, and it just sort of congeals this crystalline structure that grows. And he pulls it out and he likes it, and he looks at it, and then he sticks it back in every now and then.
Like a pearl?
Yeah. Oh, what did I say?
Okay.
Opal.
Opal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
Oh, thank you very much.
that's
Or
cute,
did
though.
it start off as like a little piece of coal, and just under immense pressure inside of Compostifer, it became a diamond?
You know those little you get like the little cardboard things with the like tree cutouts, and you put them in the little dish, and they would like grow crystals over.
crystals.
Oh, it's one of those.
Yeah, it's basically one of those, right?
Aw.
Someone threw one of those out, and
Compy ate it.
Mm-hmm.
Aw.
Yep,
I love
exactly. And then like the sugars or whatever that form that crystal, just every now and then, a little bit more grows onto it.
That's actually really cool. I like that one. And Tara?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Antara. I'm Nikki, actually. I play Antara, the KL champion. I'm cauliflower in chat. And Antara's fun fact is actually more about her parents, I guess, her family dynamic. So she's an only child because her parents kind of like had weird glowing baby and were like, oh crap, that's not normal. Maybe there's something wrong with us genetically when we're paired, so we're not gonna have any more kids. Like, we love our kid, but nah. And she's kind of the reason that her parents are estranged from their families as well. So now we're just like this really, really close-knit little family. And
Aw.
there's like a lot of pressure from her mother to have children, but that's probably not gonna happen. And she hasn't told her mom that yet.
And you don't even call them.
No. I write them sometimes.
Have you seen what the postage is to the Shadow Realm?
Ugh.
Right?
Yeah.
God, a single letter? It's like 50 gold pieces. Jeez.
In this
Well, I'm an
economy,
adventurer now. Whew.
Yeah.
And
Is it you haven't talked to them since the missing moment?
Not in person. I did write them to be like, hey, and then that's when she got the letter back and they were like, hey, you've been gone for like ever.
it's
And
fine.
it was just like,
I'm alive.
oh. She hasn't faced them yet.
Well, Viliana?
Hello, I am Andrew. I'm Jerry Chinchat, and I play Veliana Squardata, the Human Reflection Witch. And Veliana's fun fact this week is that the first ley line that Veliana studied was in the former Chilaxian city of Kintargo, which she visited not long after her disownment, feeling a sort of kinship with the newly, at that time, emancipated city.
Aw.
neat.
Well, my name's Matthew, also known as Obscura. The lovely individual you're seeing represented is Deaton. We're kind of in a shared body situation. Don't worry about it. It's fine. But
Blink
I am.
twice if you need saving, Matt.
I have no way to prove that either way. But I am the GM for Tabletop Obscura. I will be Tabletop Obscura in the chat, surprising absolutely no one.
I'm surprised.
You're surprised? Continuously surprised?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You surprised me, Matt.
Aww. I'm choosing to take that as a compliment. Because I'm trying
You
to get
surprise
better.
me every week with your GMing skills.
Aww. You're not getting a free hero point.
Damn.
But no, seriously.
Got one from
Well-
Nikki though.
Nailed it. It was all worth it.
GM fun fact. For an NPC fun fact. Just a free hero point to be floating around. I can see
Let me
that.
ask you a fun fact, Matt.
Yeah, actually,
do
go
you
for it.
remember the first? Do you remember the first player character that you ever killed?
Ooh. Oh god, I'm trying to remember.
Oh no, he's killed way too many.
An endless stream of
You'd think the first one
faceless
would be
characters coming to
special.
mind.
Well,
But after the
You'd hope
100th,
the first one would be special, but after the 100th, they all just kind of blur, don't they? Like,
because I have to think back to that first game of Pathfinder I ran.
What about
God.
pet or familiar or similar?
that's like that's in the thousands.
How worrying would that be if he knew that one perfect clarity?
Yeah.
That's the thing I don't like.
on
there
brand, but
Are, there are a couple of deaths that I like, player deaths that I remember. Like I will always remember Maldwin's, as Chet suggested.
Mm-hmm.
Maldwin's I will always remember that because that was a really good instance of the player and the GM working together to tell a death story really well.
They've killed a lot of my
Yeah, and
characters.
as the like other players, that was like a hell of a like shock and party bonding thing.
No, it was really good. I don't want to say it, but I think, yeah, Nick, I think Mata was the first one I killed.
You bastard.
The Marta
Off the top of my head,
That
I'm
took
trying
me
to go
so
back,
long
but it's
to
like,
know.
I didn't mean to facilitate that murder.
I'm so glad that didn't affect me in any way.
yeah, no, not at all. Otherwise, going back to like the Townsville Gaming Club, I don't think any of the PCs died in that. Came close a couple of times.
There was, I remember a death by one of the players, but I believe that was at the party's hand after they tried to backstab the party.
Yeah, no, I
Oh, yeah,
remember
that
that. Tried to backstab the party and tried
Yeah,
to...
the rogue turned around and was like, no.
Okay, but that was hilarious because the rogue stabbed him a couple of times, and as he was bleeding out of the ground, he was like, you know what? If he stabilizes, it's the god saying that he should live. He stabilizes, and the rogue's like, I'm gonna put the boot in. Now if he stabilizes, it's the god's will.
Yep. I know what I said
They
before.
can do
but...
it once, they can do it a second time.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like you gotta check twice.
Look,
Really remove luck from the equation.
Yeah.
that is, though, he was a case of one of those players who, if I have the GMing experience that I do now, I probably would have kicked them off the table in the first or second session.
The rogue or the person who betrayed the party.
Person who
The
betrayed the
betrayer.
party.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to name names,
when the
but they were
party,
kind of
like,
an asshole.
Turns around to kill a PC and no one in the party like blinks. Everyone's like, "Yeah, I'm fine with this."
Yeah, this is fine.
Yeah.
Because I remembered asking around the party, be like, "Is anyone going to wake up?" And it was like, "No, we're good."
I mean, we
This
hear
is
the
fine.
scuffle, but this is fine.
Fantastic. Look, it wasn't the answer to my question, but it was a fantastic answer. Thank you.
Yeah, it was, yeah. It's just I've been doing this for almost 20 years at this point.
Yeah.
Like I barely remember those first couple of games, except they
And
were
you're
kind of
such a
terrible.
murder slut. I get it. Yeah.
Oh,
But as I switch over to the other screen, who remembers what happened last week?
Oh, that's a good
What a
question.
dragon.
You did fight a
There was an
dragon.
army.
And
Gonna have to leave.
Yeah.
Well, we also fixed up the ley line, the ley stone, and killed the cloaker and cobble swarms that were there.
Fixed it real good.
Yeah. Yeah, and we fought the dragon after the dragon threw a temper tantrum.
I mean, it was hungry, and people kept on stealing its food from it. The fact that you're
Yeah.
the food.
Yeah.
you wanted snackies.
In the distance, there is an encroaching army. Aforementioned as the welcome party a few sessions back.
Ominous. Welcome.
Yeah, they have black banners, probably the Obsidian Oath, and are friends of the followers of Asoyo. And we ended on Veliana's arms, getting an abnormal chill climbing up them.
It's fine, it faded. You don't have to worry about it, it's
that's
fine.
Oh, it faded? Okay.
Of different definitions of it's fine.
Right.
Oh, yeah, I got backup characters, that's fine.
Well,
Ooh.
by way of opening, that evening there are some celebrations. However, the
Yay!
celebrations are somewhat muted because everyone's kind of under the... Well, everyone's going to have to leave in the morning.
But we just succeeded, and yeah. But then there's that
But you
welcoming
gotta leave in the
party.
morning,
Alright.
but there's no reason not to be hungover while doing that.
Yeah, it's just a forced march through the wilderness.
Whoa.
Should
Well,
be fine.
The plan
Nothing
for the
cures a
smiling...
hangover quite like.
Right. Well, the plan for the Smiling Wolves is there because they entered the city via rafts.
Mm.
Like they came up the ice rime on rafts. So their plan is just to go back from where they came from on the rafts. Now, both good news and bad news. The bad news is they've lost enough people that a raft is now free. The good news
Hooray!
is that they're giving the raft to you.
Hooray!
That seems like two pieces of good news.
I guess the bad news was they lost a bunch of people. Oh
Yeah.
no! Good news, it was enough people. They have a spare raft. Oh yay!
Yeah, and it's ours. Yay!
Yay!
We didn't know them.
Two
Yay!
yays.
Well, you've been through a lot together.
Yeah, and if one of the living ones died that we'd have gotten along with,
No, that is
it would
true.
have been a sad moment. But these were people we didn't know.
Do we want to take the time to look for the rest of the missing party of Zakuichi? I can't
Sakuachi?
Sakuichi?
There we go.
Sakawaki.
Close.
That's a
Close
Sakuachi.
enough.
You do have the
Tamagotchi.
opportunity to look for them if you want.
Well, I imagine she would be quite concerned about that, so yeah.
Give me a survival
Is she
check.
quite concerned about that?
She is a little bit
Okay.
concerned about it, but she also knows that.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Could have been
They-
a post-dragon thing after we killed the dragon and the observatory do a sweep.
Well,
Would it be survival or?
survival or society.
Good roll.
I found them.
Found
did.
them? It's only a couple of hours of searching where you find the dragon's lair. And unfortunately, it is within the dragon's lair you find the rest of Sakawachi's group. Or at least what remains of them.
Oh. Bearing her the sight, because I'm hoping we didn't bring her with us.
No.
Okay,
No.
cool. See if there's any, like, identifying items that may have been left on whatever their remains are.
That you could take back, sort of thing.
Yeah, that I could sort of take back to be like, we're really sorry, and here's something to remember them by or identify them by, sort of thing.
They do
Anything
have
of value while we're at it?
Oof.
there we go.
I didn't
Well-
know them.
They do have matching necklaces that you can use as identifying markers.
Yeah.
Grab their
I'll
dog.
make sure they have a proper burial.
Yeah, did you want assistance with that?
Felix will suggest the proper burial, looking at Antara and speaking in semi-perfect shadow tongue.
Oh,
Hot damn. Switches to Shadow Tongue. I was not aware you. Oh, yeah, sure.
I've only picked it up recently.
Oh,
Intelligence increase.
well, you speak well.
Thank you.
Well,
Definitely getting there.
well,
though.
I have an unallocated language. You could interrupt this party.
The burial doesn't take too long. Thankfully, the earth around here is reasonably soft. It looks like the dragon had been making its home here for quite a while. And various crystals kind of line the cave. In kind of a strange formation. You get the feeling it was kind of using this as like a focus. Any magic
Aw.
that they might have had is gone at this point, though.
yeah. Compy, you could increase your crystal collection if you wanted.
It feels like I'd be a bit of a poser if I got, like, outside crystals. You know, this one's really, like, me.
Oh. Oh, you grew that one. Yes. Oh. Well, that's
So-
exciting. Good work. It's beautiful.
Thanks.
Well, after the burial's done, you're able to take the necklaces back to Sakawachi, and you get the feeling she was somewhat prepared for this.
Yeah.
As she might have mentioned earlier, there was 6 of them when they first left the village.
And there's now 2?
There's now 2.
Eesh.
And the dragon didn't have anything of value.
Surprisingly not. Not that kind of dragon.
It was hoarding power
Leyline
in a
power.
metaphorical sense,
Yeah,
not a gold sense.
How inconsiderate.
Right?
look, I have
Not
read
even
it
like
in
a
the
little
book.
purse of gold coins in the back or something. Rude.
You didn't find its treasure sack, I'm sorry.
Ugh.
But no, I have looked
Knew
ahead
we
on the
should've
book.
cut it open.
There is a treasure hoard on the way.
Neat. Is
Otherwise,
it with the meeting
moving
party?
towards us.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
unfortunately,
the army has it, so we're kind of SOL on that front.
But yes, Sakawachi is, as I said, she seemed prepared for this, and she says she shares a couple of like quiet moments with her fellow village member before she does a quiet little ritual on the river itself. And we see as she kind of holds the necklaces in her hands and she whispers to them, they turn to glowing lights as she lifts them up into the air. And as they do, they kind of form these ribbons of light, not unlike the Aurora Borealis.
Well, may they find their way home.
Hopefully.
Fantastic.
At this point, Mats does he waits for the moment to kind of pass, and he goes, so, you have a raft, but from what I've been told by Sakawachi, the plan is to kind of go north.
If that's the way the river flows, I guess so.
Yes, I believe that's the way the citizens headed.
Which way is the army coming from?
Northwest. So
Okay.
they're coming from here.
Yeah, they're
by
like following
land.
that road in. And we're
And-
gonna try to scoot up that way, yeah.
Kind of evade them by the river.
They'll never see it coming.
It's a good idea. I will suggest, however, that raft won't take you across the lake. It'll get you down the river, but once you get to Winterbreak Bay, you're probably going to have to find another ship.
How big's the lake?
I'm guessing it's like an inland sea.
Yeah.
That would be the best way to put it.
Dang.
Is it well
Actually,
traveled?
why not?
Is it?
Let's do this.
We're gonna find people there, or
Dang.
Oh no, dragons are definitely real. I've seen them.
Oh. The lake's actually
And-
smaller than I thought it was.
Where would we be coming from? Like which mouth?
So, you're down here in
there's
Skywatch?
Okay. Yeah.
We're in Brevoy?
Yep.
long have we
That
been
came
in
up
Britain?
a couple weeks ago when
Mm.
that was
well,
like
we're looking at the big map.
I've always sucked at
We
geography.
There's new area.
yeah, because I believe
Go
I
get a robot.
ended up sharing a link to interactive map.
Ah, yeah.
I do actually have it open on another tab, surprisingly. But
That interactive map is so good.
it is good. It's not 100% accurate to what we're doing here, but
It's not, but it has a search function, which makes it better than 95% of other maps for Galarian.
also, the Finidar Forest is a bad place. The trees explode.
Oh,
Catch me.
we've been there, done that. Don't want to do that again.
They're featured very strongly. I think it's in season 2 of Pathfinder Society.
Ooh.
Like there's Cyclopses and everything. But yeah, you're currently in Skywatch. Actually, Matt's points it out. He goes, okay, so we're in Skywatch at the moment. We're going to be heading down south, over into the Ice Rim Peaks. We've got a camp down at the mouth of the river, and we'll probably end up going back into Brevoy.
So you're going to be traveling slower than us if you're going against the river.
Yeah, but there's more of us. We're
Okay.
actually expecting to maybe get attacked on the way back, but it's fine.
As
not
long
the
as
first
you
time.
think you will be fine.
It wouldn't be the first time. But for you, you'll be heading for Winterbreak Bay. There's a ship graveyard there.
Yeah.
Great.
Intentionally, or because like the water's haunted or something?
Look, there's rumors that it's haunted. There's no actual evidence of that.
It might just have like a shallow bar area that people aren't
Mm.
aware of. And
It could have also been from the invasion of Kurl the Conqueror way back when.
Is it populated? Are there gonna be people there?
I know there's a couple of like pirates and thieves tend to hang out there. They're okay people, just, you know, they want to get paid for their work, yeah? Don't be assholes.
Fine. If we need a boat, maybe, you know, it'd be cool
Look
if
at
we could
Veliana.
trade someone.
We'll look
for
at
a
Felix.
boat.
Hey, I got some questions about this map, real quick. Hey,
Yep.
what's this?
That's an island.
Round.
Iceberg.
It's a rock.
Okay. It's weird that it's not named. 2, is this where the cat folk come from?
I was waiting for it. I've seen it a couple
Thank
of
you.
times. It's just like,
Any agents down here?
that's where Riddleson kind of pipes up and goes, that's where we're eventually going to be heading.
Agreed.
Why?
I said it.
Well, Agid follows into, you can take the highway down into Ustalav. I've been away from the Institute far too long, so I'm eventually going to have to
So we're
make
gonna
my
go
way
back to the institute.
Well, this is when Sakawachi says, I did want to ask, I'm heading further west to, well, to the Sarkosis Scar. Which is off the
Why?
map this way.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the visions have been leading me.
Okay.
Mhm.
And
Well, I guess we can accompany you as far west as we're going.
Well,
So you had planned to go there with your 5
besties.
companions,
and now you are growing thin on companions, right?
well, that ends. I can't help but feel that we're kind of connected in all this. And she kind of gestures to the mark on her hand.
True.
Composter,
Your
you're the one
ancestors
with
telling
the
you
journal,
about it.
right?
The journal?
Yeah, throne that we got at the market.
Maybe?
I kind of treat it as like a party resource.
But it's not in the stash. That's why I'm asking, because it has,
Okay.
it has text.
There we go.
That was what I wanted. I wanted the text.
Yep. Forgotten journal. Yes. The Queen has made a proclamation. Our pilgrimage begins at dusk. We finally go north to receive what was promised to us.
We will walk in the dark of night forevermore.
For more.
Mailman.
Yeah. I want to just see if there was wordplay there that might
Yeah, any
correspond
reference
to a location.
Mhm. Yep. Fair.
If only I was that clever.
Hey, Veliana. Hey, Veliana. Hey, Veliana.
Yeah.
Hey, Veliana.
What's this place? Seems to translate roughly to broken mirror.
Matt says, honestly, I haven't been there in a while. So I'm not sure quite what their deal is. We mostly hang out in Brevoy. For obvious reasons.
Obviously.
But once you get a ship in Winterbreak Bay, you're probably going to want to head to Winterbreak proper. It's still technically Brevoy.
Sakawachi, how are you at seafaring?
Her friend or her associate puts up their hand and goes, I can probably handle that.
Wonderful. We'll
Well-
leave it to you.
This is probably a good reason for us to travel
Stick
together, if
together.
anything.
The raft should be
I-
no problem.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you just sit on a raft, right? But, like, boats have, like,
extra steps.
In that way,
ropes, I don't.
in that way that every like expert in a field, when someone's like, it's just like that, right? You just do a thing. They kind of just make a motion with their head and like it's more complex than that, but it's fine. I'll handle it.
Little does he know, he has signed up to be a solo worker.
I'm sure he can teach the others. It's fine.
How many times
Implying
can you
there
get
will be
cupped in the
others.
head with the boom?
Oh,
Mats continues and
that can
goes,
hurt.
avoid port ice if you can. Look, the place is freezing cold at the best of times, and winter's coming early this year.
Goody.
Like Winterbreak
Alright.
will be any warmer than port ice.
I guess.
Make sure you're rugged up.
Wonder if compost can freeze.
Probably.
Your alternative
I mean,
to
it gets.
your alternative to Eged is to go to Chesed, but Numeria is kind of going through a rough time at the moment. Something about a civil war.
Yeah, let's avoid that.
Oh,
Let's not go there. It sounds like a silly place.
But robots.
not just robots, spaceships, Starfinder,
AIs
Transforming,
fighting
fighting
one
your-
another.
Woo.
full-on mechs.
And you know there's the whole thing with the Technic League. And I'd just avoid that in general.
No, Technic League's gone.
Mats is like, what? They're gone? Well, I guess Numeria is a little bit safer now.
Yeah, I think they
All the
got
beeps and everything.
annihilated like 8 years ago.
Oh, wow. Okay. See, this is what I get for staying to the River Kingdoms, yeah. Also, there's been the whole thing with the Whispering Tyrant. There's a lot going on right now. I would certainly like to stop living in, like, interesting times. That'd be great.
Well, you just said you spend time in the River Kingdoms. That's like the boiler pot of this region.
Okay, so we got the four of us, and
Eddie and Fianara.
yep, and
Sakuichi and
Skywatch
her
and
buddy.
their friend, and
Ishthal?
Ishthald and Rapscallion.
Rapscallion. Yep.
And
Is
we also
one
have a
raft
hedgehog in a
enough?
bag.
Yeah, we got hedgehog in a bag. We got Dalanax.
yeah,
Is one raft enough?
Speaking as both Mats and the GM, yes, one raft is enough.
Big ass.
And should we have raft buddies?
I feel like that's a very good idea, Composter. Keep us all safe.
In case someone falls off, the other can alert.
Preferably, we might want to have someone who can swim paired with someone who cannot.
Ah, that's good thinking. I think I can swim.
Eddie says, I can swim to save my life.
End your raft buddy's life? Oh,
Here
you
go.
can't. You said.
No, I can. Like, I
Oh, you
know
can?
about it. Yeah. Thea says it's okay, I'll take care of him.
Very good. Can
I know how to
Rapscallion
swim, kinda, but I imagine won't do well in the ice cold waters.
Mm.
Similarly, I don't know if I'd be able to swim in armor, and I'm reluctant to remove my armor whilst.
Oh, in armor, you probably go straight to the bottom. But does Rapscallion swim?
I was about to say Reptilian just gives you a
Yeah.
confused look.
Yeah, he's like, huh? Yeah, no, he'll be fine.
Yeah, he can swim and he can carry you.
Yeah, we should be
I'll
good.
be right.
It is. Armor
you
gets
fall off.
weird in in Pathfinder when it comes to swim because it's only like a -2 or -1 to your swim. And if you have more strength, high enough strength, that just does not impede your swimming.
Right. Yeah.
Now,
All I know is Veliana does not have athletics.
yeah, well, there we go. Does anyone want to do anything with their evening?
Eat, drink, and be merry.
That sounds pleasant.
Yeah, if we're partying, we can polish off this.
Oh, yeah. But the smiling
Elven
wolves,
red wine. Hot
but the
damn.
smiling wolves, they will join in with the merriment. Some of them will not be, though. At least a quarter of them are going to be have 1 or 2 drinks, but probably nurse them, expecting action in the morning, or at least someone having to steer the rafts. And as an
I wanted
example,
to-
Mats won't be either.
How do I move an item to gift it to someone else?
You can probably do that in the party sheet. You can at the very least move it to the stash, and then they can grab it out. I don't know if you can drag straight from the thing to the thing. No.
Normally you need the token for, I think, giveth.
Yeah, you can drag it to their token, or you can, in this instance, drag it into
Yeah.
the stash.
And then, yeah, they can grab it.
Alright, I was going to give the Wondrous figurine of the dog to Compy.
Ooh, neat.
Because I was going to be like, well, everyone else seems to have their little pet, and I figured this is a pet that can get you started on being a responsible pet owner because, worst case scenario, he goes back into being a figurine, so.
Don't have to worry about fitting it either.
And what's its name?
That's up to you now.
Whoa, it's too much responsibility. I'm freaking out. What about I call it Felix?
What?
That won't get confusing at all.
Oh. No. It's just the coolest name I can think of.
Aww.
That is kind of sweet. I like that.
Felix.
call it Dalanex Jr.
Yeah, right. This evening, I would like to attempt to reverse engineer a recipe for this. I know how to make the lesser one. And I got reverse engineering as a skill feat this level. Yay, fun. Which just makes me slightly better at this.
Oh, give me a crafting check.
I shall. It is not pursuant onto a lead, it is just making stuff. That was bad.
Actually, I gotta give
I'll
plus
use
for a second hero point.
a hero point. Ugh.
That'll be a success.
It will?
Yep.
Alright.
And Jack gave you a Jack gave you a hero point earlier, so you're only on 1.
That gave me a composter for point. Thanks, Jack.
Overlay says we're still level 4.
1
Oh,
each.
yeah.
I think. Yes.
No,
Yes.
as in level 4 on the
Oh,
character breakdown thing. Yeah, that's
it's okay. Talk amongst yourselves.
With Veliana's level up, all of the drinking has finally caught up to her, and Fortitude is now her best save.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
Oh, damn.
Constitution bump.
No. Witches at level 5 get magical fortitude, which gives increases their fortitude saves to expert.
Of course.
Damn.
Yep.
Weird flex.
Yeah.
That's cool. Alright, so I gotta delete the illegal eagle eye elixir because I don't actually have one anymore. Neat.
But you got the
The legal
formula.
eagle.
Can we rest for the night before
Oh,
this?
absolutely.
Yay.
Ooh.
I feel very fancy because I got weapon expertise.
Ooh.
Damn.
Way to do it, yeah.
Didn't you get weapon master, Felix?
I mean, yes, but also
Let's eat the elven red wine out of my inventory because we drank that all last night.
Mm-hmm.
Does Rap Stallion level up as well?
Just till 5, and it should all happen automatically.
Wonderful. All it did was give him hit points.
That's going to be
And
what it is. For
all
the
of the
most
numbers
part.
will all go up by like 1.
A lot of Rapstallions increases come from you picking up feats.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Okay.
That's
Yep.
right. Cool.
And I've got that part handled.
Woohoo.
So fancy.
Oh, it's just that I don't like the base champion feats for their animal companions.
I mean, yeah, fair.
Yeah.
But
Do we
Well, that
want to
was
move
quick,
Sakawachi's body pal onto the raft so he's not like hanging off the edge?
uh,
Or
no,
is he driving the boat?
you-
How he drives is he's actually kicking.
He's
swimming
laying
and
in
just
the
pushing.
water, with his hands on the raft, kicking.
they look pretty
Fantastic.
confused, and they kind of hold up the punting rod. It's like that. This is how you pilot a raft. You punt.
How?
There you
Show me
go.
more. I want to learn.
Well, we will learn as we go.
Do we need gloves?
Theoretically,
I left mine at home.
Maybe your book mittens would substitute well.
Do you think these will work?
Maybe.
they will work fine.
All right.
Oh.
Matt's, for his part, says, "Well, it was a pleasure to meet all of you. If I ever see you again, I mean, you'll always be welcome amongst the Smiling Wolves. Otherwise, good luck in all your journeys."
Book handling / raft punting mittens. Yep.
Yes,
It was
have a good life.
fun
Travel well.
traveling, fighting with you.
Slaying
Mats.
dragons.
Yeah. Good luck with the raft.
I'll be fine.
Be safe.
And with that, you break away and start to punt down the river. When you're still kind of within earshot, Matt lets out like a very human howl. And the rest of the Smiling Wolves kind of join in with it.
Mm-hmm. Very fitting.
They're kind of just wishing you
Got-
goodbye.
I got some chills, Matt.
He like. Did anyone else find him kind of cringy, or was that just? Me?
I did, but I felt like it was important that he was.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You didn't. The idea is that you don't get too attached to him.
He was a bit cringy, but I respected it, you know?
And you begin your journey down the river.
Yay.
Now, the raft is going to change shape and size a little bit.
Don't be alarmed.
It's more like the metaphysical concept of a raft, right?
I mean, that's one word for it.
They didn't really change
There we
shape.
go.
This is very pretty.
Just realigned a little bit. Because
Yeah.
the maps are different sizes. One's 120, the other's 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, might have gotten a bit smaller, but the raft itself didn't change
I
shape.
got my wolf.
I didn't forget them. At least I didn't forget them on these maps.
They've been eating too many blue raspberry.
It happens.
It's just the cold river currents. It's fine.
Eddie's smile while looking into the distance will never not be creepy as fuck.
Oh,
Look,
it's
look.
something sucks, isn't it?
I didn't have good options for his picture, yeah.
I think I prefer angry Eddie over
This.
leering
That.
Eddie.
You know what? I have trouble arguing with that.
And like, as much as we make fun of angry Eddie,
Yeah.
You're
mean-
defying man.
Angry Eddie dude needs to eat like a little less fiber, but otherwise he's alright.
he might need he might need a couple Snickers, but that's about it.
It's just a prune. Something.
The dude's just old.
Yeah, look, it happens, right? It happens. You can't
also from
denigrate someone
Rustalov.
for aging.
Ushalov sounds like the place where like prunes is a pretty big thing.
Heaven's waiting room.
Waiting room, holy fuck.
That's one way to put it.
I've heard.
Listen,
It's a
listen.
goth sweat dream.
Listen, one look at this man, heaven's not happening for him.
Yeah, well. Oof.
They've shut the doors and shut off the sign.
Oh, I know what the I know what the,
The
purple
stairs
veins
are now
are
a
now.
slide.
I know the reasoning for the purple veins. It's a vampire deterrent.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
I would not want to eat him. He looks like he'd be a fruit gusher.
I had the
Oh look, this one is grape favorite.
I had one of those grimace shakes. Never again.
Oh.
God, vampire TikTok must be going off.
Rocky, stop it.
Oh, it hurts. Oh,
Well,
I got tears in my eyes, Jesus. Oh,
Jesus wasn't here for that conversation.
no, I
no.
don't think so.
This is not a place of honor. The journey down the river, for the most part, is quiet and serene. Especially kind of once you get it going. The current does most of the work. Where Ulukak really only needs to steer it every now and again.
Oh, that's his name.
What's his name again?
Yeah, come
Look,
again.
Can you make his
Look,
token name
look.
visible?
Yeah, no, I'm going to do that.
Do we need to get him a special chair?
So we have to. No, it just needs to go to Summon Arches.
That's why he needs the glasses.
Yeah.
See you.
He's happy in the corner. It's fine.
Oh.
You do get the feeling that this is the quietest things have been for them for quite a while. And by contrast, that's kind of the same for all of you as well.
We don't see any signs of the welcoming party following us down the river or anything. I take it.
No. Like, hours
Okay,
pass, it starts to get into the afternoon, and you don't really see anything.
Oh, yeah, I think after like the second or third hour with no real concern, I'd probably end up lounging against Rapstallion and just enjoying the views.
I'm gonna take a nap against my wolf.
You know how when you put your hand underneath a pillow, and it's that nice chill coolness?
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
Oh,
Yeah. Poolside.
That's the perfect.
Cold on both sides, yes. Sweet baby.
But yeah, this is probably the quietest it's been for all of you in a fair bit. I mean, at least since Castrovel. And even on Castrovel, things were a little bit off. How's player character-wise? Like, how's everyone going with all this?
Cruisy.
Cruisy? Fine?
It's a Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday. Look, it's
Stressed.
it's been a lot of events that have happened at us. But being on a raft is nice because
Yeah.
we sort of chose to be here in
Yeah.
a way.
I think
We're on
the
the
car is
right-
probably a bit.
A pterodactyl, and that needs to be skateboarded. We should be fine.
Mm-hmm. We're on the
True
right
that.
planet, so that's pretty good. We're
But
in the
this
right
is
plane of
identical.
existence.
The raft is identical to the platform.
It is, yes.
It's almost like the GM stole the same art asset.
Almost.
Nice.
Oh,
I wouldn't-
wow! What a lazy dude.
Right? Didn't spend like
who's
an
getting
hour
attacked
picking and
first,
stacking
okay.
maps so they all look nice and pretty.
Yeah. You'd think that some guy that's GMing a pirate campaign would have some more rafts.
Does-
Not big enough.
Snap.
just doing some friendly jibbing.
Is
Oh, you're fine.
Illicule, or whatever their name is. Are they? You said they were using a stick and not a third-party Joy-Con controller.
Correct. They're like, it
It'll
drifts a
be
little bit, but
fine.
it's fine.
Yeah.
That is definitely something where Paizo did not sound out that name.
Okay, so it should be noted that these are traditional names from the area that in which they hail from, and from our Earth equivalents. So these are actual names, and as Westerners, pronunciation for certain languages can be difficult. So I do
Yeah.
apologize if we're mispronouncing anything. I do not have a pronunciation guide for either of them, unfortunately.
We don't mean to be like, ha ha, funny word.
Yeah, I'll note that, Matt. You definitely pronounced that much better than I would have. And the way I would have been much worse.
I'm just trying not to do the hard Q with it.
See, you like cuck.
I do.
Illicule.
Yeah,
Really?
no, that's I feel like there might be just some weird enunciation. No, I shouldn't say weird. Enunciations that is not as common in the English lexicon. That's going on there.
Mm.
I quickly tried to Google maybe there was something, but almost all of the results are pertinent to this written campaign, so I'm not going to look into them.
Probably no. No.
Yeah, I thought there might have been a notable figure of history with this name or similar, but it doesn't look like I could
Or
find
like-
it without risking spoilers.
Well, as it starts to get
Like-
into the late afternoon, we see the dock and Fear kind of off to one side on the raft. It's kind of an argument. A disagreement would probably be better.
Who's arguing?
Trouble in paradise.
These two,
Oh, right.
DNR and Dr. Riddleson. It's more of a.
They had lovey eyes at each other.
They still kind of have the lovey eyes, but they're having a little trouble coming to a decision about something.
Mm-hmm.
If you're gonna have a lover squabble, can you not do it on the same raft as all of us, please? Veliana looking up from her book.
Or at least kiss and make up in front of us too. It was a joke. Please don't.
You're not sure if Dr. Riddleson is capable of blushing.
It's purple.
It's purple.
So it was right there.
Yanara does speak up and says, I'm going to be joining you to the Sarcosis Sky.
We're all
Okay.
going there?
No, Eddie is going to be going back to the Institute. I wanted to go with him, but... I'm a
Well,
part of the Pathfinder Society.
Eddie,
Someone needs to chronicle all this.
why don't you come with us?
He
What's
shakes
another
his,
month?
he
away
shakes his
from
head
the-
sullenly and goes, I have been away from the Institute for far too long. Way, way too long.
Has Simon
sometimes-
been feeding your fish, or are they dead?
Well, that's one of the concerns, isn't it?
I'm sure Simon is doing wonderful work there.
sometimes when someone's homesick, they just need time back at home, and we should respect that.
People get homesick.
I also haven't received
Yes.
a letter from Simon in quite a while.
Which is also concerning. Okay, great.
Is there
We have been
postal
moving a
service
lot.
been? Is that genuinely weird? Like,
We were in the
parents
middle of
always
nowhere
seem
a
to
couple
get
of
letters
times.
to me.
Shadowplane is smaller.
A little
I
bit.
haven't been on the shadow plane for years now, though.
But what I mean is, it's shorter distances for delivering letters.
Oh, fair. Fair.
Yes. I have patients that I need to be looking after, is what it comes down to.
that makes sense.
Well, now that that's been settled, crosses legs, goes back to reading.
But where does that leave us? Are we traveling to the Scar, or do you need us with you at the Institute?
Well,
I
that
don't
was
want to
the
see any patients.
well, that was the other thing we were discussing, because I'll probably be going by myself. I would like you to join Sakawachi on their journey, at least as far as the Scar. The fact that Sakawachi bears the mark, but was not involved in the missing moment is... It feels a
Unique.
little too convenient.
I mean, how many different shapes of mark could one possibly invent? Maybe it's just a coincidence.
It's more that I'm worried for her safety.
Yeah, fair.
At this point, he takes on more of a fatherly tone. The Sarcosis Scar is a dangerous place. I don't care if it's been sealed. There are still a lot of dangers there. And all of you are being
And it's-
proven quite capable.
And it's Sakawachi that you're concerned for. I ask, pressingly, looking at Indara.
I'm concerned about all of you. But I feel that you'll do better if you stay together. I'll take
Valiana
a
is
commercial
uncomfortable
caravan.
with the fatherly tone, and mixed with concern.
I will take a commercial caravan. I'll be looked after. I'll be safe. Either way, we have to get there first. At least till we get. With that, he kind of turns away a little bit and just looks out to the north.
Well, we are a ways off parting ways yet.
Let's just, enjoy what time we have here in the calm.
Does anyone have any Games.
Do you have some games on your phone?
I spy with my little eye.
Oh god.
Flashbacks. Oh no.
Valiana just shuts Delamax's mouth.
It like holds the snout shut.
Yeah. After a couple of hours, the relaxation kind of gives way to the general sense of boredom. And the sun is starting to get low on the horizon. And evening eventually comes to all of you.
Stargazing.
The book suggests I will allow you this opportunity to do limited downtime activities if you wish to do anything. I'm not sure if there's much you can do.
You have a day. I think I might be able to craft a scroll.
Yeah, if you want to craft a scroll, you can.
I've got more consumables I could reverse engineer.
You can also do that.
I'd let Mr.
Wait.
Hedgehog out of the saddlebags.
This is an easy one.
Oh
no.
Here we go. Crafting a scroll.
There he is.
This is an easy one, huh?
Yep. I pull it out from my satchel. I'm like, this one should be easy. I uncork it and then instantly drop it off the raft.
Oh, I can craft scrolls in batches of 4.
Well, that's cool. All the
Like,
same? Or
all scrolls of one batch. It must be the same spell. So, but it's
Yeah.
because scrolls are consumables, and that's the case for all consumables. They can be crafted in batches of 4.
I watch for like 5 minutes as my anti-plague disappears out of sight behind us, and then I'll turn around and say, "Well, Veliana, I have nothing to do. Do you need help?"
Trying to figure out how crafting a scroll is. Does it just craft?
It is
Oh.
just, it's your magic check, I believe. Or crafting, whichever one.
If it's my magic, that's much better than my untrained crafting.
Well, if you want to use your magic one.
Yeah, I will have to
I'm so
take
exact
some
with my
money.
language.
Never mind. We be broke.
Oh yeah, you need like
Money.
funds to do that. Yeah.
Would have been great if we got money out of a dragon that we killed, but
In this economy, dragons don't have money anymore.
The treasure
Yeah,
you got
no.
was the friends you made. You got a raft out of it. Jeez.
Yeah.
Little players.
So no,
would accept-
I don't do any crafting because we be broke.
How much money do you need?
I need. So I do 2, so half, and then the amount of money is reduced by how long I spend on it. So if we have like a week, and I succeed on all my checks, it'll only be 2 gold. Otherwise, it can be upwards of 4.
You got about 2 days
well.
on the river.
Yeah, that do it.
I'm pretty sure we can crush this down and use it for these grass. It's got a bit of ink in it, see?
Oh, I remember those. Or I remember that. That was a disturbing creature.
Yeah.
Well. Eventually, as night comes and all of you work on your little projects and pastime, however way you want. And Tara, you said you were going to be stargazing?
I was also gonna take Rapstalion's saddle off him, let little dude, out of the saddlebags, and if the raft was safe enough to do so, let Rapstallion like slip off into the water and swim around to entertain himself.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because I imagine he'd be fast enough to catch back off, and that way he can get some saddle free time and that.
Yeah.
Just do general maintenance with him.
Just general care. Brush down. He's mostly...
I guess he's kind of like a... I think of him like my hairless cat, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
bath time, give him a little rub, make sure he doesn't have any blackheads.
Deal with any skin that's kind of shedding but hasn't completely come off yet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buff him with a whetstone or something, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
A pumice stone.
Yeah, pumice stone. There, that makes way more sense.
Like a foot.
Yeah.
Aw, he is a foot baby.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Such the carbuncliest little foot guy I ever did see.
Sakawachi will join you for your stargazing though, in Tara. She's kind of an expert on the subject, and you actually learned a couple of things from her.
Oh, dunk ya.
Getting into the traditions of her people. Her people had a strong reliance on divination, but in the Age of Lost Omens, where the art of prophecy is, for the most part, lost, they kind of had to adapt and change. But they still have quite a preference for divination even now, and are experts in multiple different forms. One of the beliefs that they do hold is that although the world may change, the stars never will.
I like that one.
So you can always look up to the stars and find some way to guide you.
That's what
Nobody
one of the
teleports
many
the stars
things.
die.
That's one of the reasons that I fell in love with the sky the first time I saw it.
I like to think my mother and grandmother are up there.
Bye, bot.
Bye.
Yeah.
See, I'm not sure what life, destiny, the gods, whatever. I don't know what's set in store for me.
Well, your life is what you choose to make of it.
She looks a little bit sad at that comment, and she's just quietly replies, "I'm not so sure about that."
You can't let something that's forewritten dictate your whole life. Live a little too.
So I think it's so
Just
much
sort
that
of like comforting, like pat.
she takes it, but she's kind of like, I'm not sure if it's a case of the prophecy has been foretold. I just get the feeling that the stars have this greater purpose for me, and I'm not sure how much choice I have in it.
That's fair. I'm sure with time we'll learn.
Hopefully. The evening passes, and eventually, on the river, night breaks through to morning. The raft continues on throughout the night. Composer awakens well rested.
No.
It is mid-morning when the river starts to narrow slightly. And we're just gonna activate that. This should work. Beautiful.
Ooh, nice map.
You wouldn't think that it's all snowy and wintry out.
Well, as the river starts to narrow, Willowcox kind of goes, well, by the looks of things, we're going to go through these narrows for at least a couple of hours. So everyone try to stay centered to the raft as much as possible.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Oh, you gotta do a reload every time I do something?
There's the snow.
Yep.
Let's see if this
It's
is
just a
destroys
bit-
it.
Either that
This would
or
be
it's ash
good.
from a volcano.
It's snow!
Mount Doom in the distance, raving at us.
The snow does begin to fall, and it makes sense. You're starting to get a bit further north. You're getting closer to the crown of the world. This area of the world is just generally colder. I want to say, well, actually, Canada's probably a close approximation. And you're getting further north. Strangely, however. Yes?
Does anyone have warm weather gear? Because
I don't think warm weather gear is a thing anymore.
no, we just chill. Okay.
Sakawachi kind of just, pulls her coat closer. Like, the two of them from the frozen north are like, we're good!
Jealous.
I'm gonna put Ishthald over my shoulders like a coat.
She's like the size of a mastiff, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I've seen people do it with huskies.
I feel like there's a strong lad.
Look, this isn't a permanent solution, but it's a solution.
It's a raft solution.
Continuing down the river, you do start to see chunks of ice forming and kind of rushing past as they float.
Neat.
I might take this time to cut up one of the tents that's in Rapstallion's saddlebags to make into like a makeshift warm weather stuff for him.
That's fair enough. Give me a crafting check.
A horse blanket.
Yeah, like a blankie. Oh dear.
And Tara, do you want scissors? It might be easier than your sword.
Yeah, maybe. That I think I butchered this one.
Yeah. Yeah, unless you were trying to make a poncho for the hedgehog. Yeah.
Ugh. Well, never mind.
All right. Look, do you have another one, or was that it?
No, there's another tent. There's a whole nother
what
one.
if we mark it first before cutting it? And then we'll use the
Wonderful.
scissors like this.
I've removed 2 of them from my from his saddlebags. Just like, yeah, you're better at this.
There we go.
I don't.
And then a safety pin here, and it's sort of horse shaped. It's
Works. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
way better than. He looks at the scraps of fabric. Whatever I did.
spontaneously catch fire.
Just.
As
That's
you finish
impressive
up,
in the snow.
as you finish up with the horse blanket, Shrilashu blanket, you do notice that Ulukak is starting to struggle a little bit with the rod.
Does
With
he
the
have
hunter?
mittens?
Yeah, he's got mittens. He doesn't seem to be suffering from
Oh,
cold.
okay.
He seems to be
Oh, okay.
like the work's
Fighting
getting
it.
hotter.
You good, buddy?
I'm not sure, but is it getting colder?
Yes.
Yeah?
It's getting colder.
There's ice.
The minutes trickle by, and the water starts to become a little bit harder to move. The raft begins to slow.
Don't be afraid to ask for help if you need it.
It gets to the point where the river is almost coming to a standstill as it begins to freeze over.
Uh-oh.
And it's not a sudden stop, it's just the raft seems to be frozen in the water. I need perception checks from everyone.
Hidden
Can I
or
use
They could be public.
Can I use my ears for this one?
You can.
is it hard to fool?
No, not an illusion.
Not an illusion? Okay. Doesn't matter.
Everyone's gonna smashing it as well. Oof.
Yeah.
Wow. Did anyone roll below a 20? No?
No. Down next to seeing Eye Dragon though is really coming in clutch.
Fair enough.
Seeing Eye Dragon, I love it.
It is amongst the snow flurries as they start to come in that all of you begin to see shapes moving amongst it.
You'll see in this.
This is uncomfortable.
Sword out.
Honestly, fair.
I don't know how I feel about how they look.
Hey, Riddleson.
Look. Apparently there aren't eye scamps.
They're just Riddleson if he lied a bit.
I'm not sure if I want to do... Yeah, you know what?
I'll do it.
Okay, before I showed like the large picture, I just want to say, just put in your head Broadway musical, like Cats, but if they did Frozen.
That's
Oh
better.
no!
Why is that better?
Oh no!
That- Is a challenging wank.
Now, can you bring us up a large image of the leering Riddleson?
Ugh,
The token art, yeah.
the token art.
Yeah.
I feel like this is mean towards Riddleson specifically.
Oh.
Now that I
Yeah,
actually
but,
see
like,
him,
That's
the
him.
noses are definitely very different.
Well, that's why I said Riddleson if he lied.
Just like
Mm,
put some icing sugar over the top. You got him.
I'm trying to...
yeah, definitely chin brothers.
Um.
And dim
Well,
cheekbones? Oh,
Well, they need to. Riddleson needs to smile with his eyes a bit more instead of like the weird glare unibrow thing he has going on.
Yeah.
yeah, his furrowed brow is very odd. But
Certainly not
yeah,
giving the right vibe.
these things,
What's the-
interesting.
Why does it have two sets of knees?
Guess it's a method.
Yeah, good question. Yeah, it's got it's very vascular in its wings. which is
That is
odd.
definitely one way to put it.
Its toes are around the wrong way. Its left foot has the big toe on the outside. Oh, that's odd.
Whereas its right
the
foot
guy's
has
name?
the big toe on the inside.
These
Oh, that's
guys would
odd.
be voiced by Alan Cummings.
I'm not sure how to take that. I'll be real with you.
Hmm.
Oh no, I could definitely see these these by what is his name?
Valiana, I'll get initiative
Willem
from you as
Dafoe.
well.
Oh yeah, Willem Dafoe for sure.
Can I
can
use
see that.
Delinex's perception?
Yep, but I'll still need you to roll for
Oh,
it, so you're on the
wait.
initiative tracker.
Are we doing that? Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Christopher.
It did-
Actually, what am I doing?
What are you doing, Matt?
What am I doing? Christopher's in. Just need to get Valiana.
So
There we go.
just put it on.
Update.
Even Valiana
participants.
on their own rolled pretty freaking awesome.
To that. Now, I will say as we begin this combat that as they start to approach, there's more than the 4 that you're seeing. It's just our other compatriots on the raft will be taking care of those ones.
The best way of doing having
Question.
companions in a battle.
Are these guys like medium sized?
They're small.
They're small by the looks of
Okay.
it.
Okay, I just wasn't too sure, and I think I'd be more alarmed if they were medium sized.
No, I have a feeling that if they stood up, they'd be medium, but because they're constantly in that crouched position, singing, they're small.
Not large, not large.
Not large.
They're like a 7th grader.
So bad. Very
I
bad.
have way too much power.
Tonight's entertainment.
Unlimited
Size
power.
changing creatures. Well,
The singing frozen people.
as they begin to descend, we're going to take a 10-minute break.
Alright.
It feels like a good time to
Okey
do it just
doke.
before we
Well
get all the combat sorted and started. Yeah, we're just going to take a short little 10-minute break so we can stretch our legs. I'm going to grab a coffee because my other one is gone now and I need to refill it. But stick around because when we come back, we're going to be launching straight into the fight. And I assure you, it's going to be an interesting one. I'm actually looking forward to this. But we shall see
That's
you
not
there
terrifying.
soon. Oh, you'll be fine. Hello, everyone! We were arguing about magic and science. Well, not really arguing. I think we're all on the same page there.
We were all very passionate, though. That's
If
the point.
Starfinder has shown me anything, it's that magic and science can in fact coexist.
And we decided that midichlorians are the worst thing ever.
What? No, they're the powerhouse of the cell.
Oh, damn.
No. That's
Midichlorian.
Powerhouse of the cell.
Oh, Compulsive Brigade's air boy.
I'm talking about the weird
the
things
question?
that make the force go. That was retconned in.
Yeah, the M count.
Who would make the best snowman? Who and why in chat? Well, Compulsive Brigade, yeah, though. I agree with that completely.
You could probably pull the
Compulsive-
solid bits out and use them as like eyes and nose. You know?
Aw.
Yeah,
Just carries them around with him.
Don't love that you refer to them as the solid bits.
The bits,
Well,
the
It
bits.
wouldn't work good with the smushy bits, just saying.
yeah. Compulsivers already like snowman shaped. All we need to do is actually add snow.
Mm-hmm.
Science will eventually progress to a point where someone not knowing the progress made will think it's magic. Well, we're kind of already at that point. We just don't like to admit it.
Yeah, good news, my dude. The second I saw a computer, I assumed it was magic. I still don't know how they work.
Like,
I'm fine with
yeah,
that.
Clark's
They
Law,
collect the
cool
thinking
and all.
rocks.
But whenever I get to I play a fantasy game and then they're like, "Oh yeah, it was tech all along," I just get sad.
I've got transformers on my desk. I don't know how they make those, so magic.
Mm-hmm. Wizard did it.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Computers are just human making rocks think. Yeah, that's pretty much
Yeah,
how it goes.
we tricked a rock into think with lightning.
Ha. Sucker.
Hey, if fish had to leave water and now I do tax, then yeah, rock can
Can't
do
wait to
think
give
for
AI
me.
depression.
But
Oh, poor
we
AI.
wouldn't be here without rock, so rock made humans who made rock think.
But paper beat
Yeah.
rock.
Oh,
God, now.
very
outside.
good.
Think.
That makes you
Yeah.
think,
Too much
huh?
thinking.
Big think, big think.
8. Ugh. I would like to
Take
maybe
cover.
do some sort of recall knowledge check on these things to maybe see if I've read about them before or something.
Absolutely.
Which rolly die would you like?
Arcana
What
or
art
nature?
house theatre did you see them in?
For the lulz, performance.
Arcana? I cannot give you a performance. I mean, I could. It would be terrible. 16.
These are methods. Little ice elementals.
Cool.
Kind of minor. They're
Alright.
sometimes used as scouts.
Okay. That seems important. I'll share that. They might be scouting for other things. In the, like, there might be more of them. Yes.
Big yikes.
Now, do they appear to be black ice?
They're a little bit too far away to tell.
Oh, so we can't see them if they're black ice.
But they're mobbing us. They're hostile.
They are in fact hostile.
I
That might-
attempt
that
to
might have
They're
been
not
shoot
making
one with
friendship
my
movements.
crossbow.
I don't think they're friend-shaped.
There you go.
That's gonna be a hit.
Neat. Oh wow! Why do I have so many dice?
Because you're an expert now.
Neat. And my strike thing went up as well.
Yeah.
Look at me go.
Aggressive dance posture.
Cool. Well, I'll shoot that one for 20. Neat.
And it
Oh,
Guys,
shatters.
they're weak to crossbow bolts. And then I'll reload. And that's my turn.
You're not wrong, but still. And Tara.
They're a bit far away.
It's okay, they'll be approaching. If you want to delay,
Yeah,
you
I'm
can.
I'm
I have
not
a
keen
loaded
for that.
crossbow in my hands.
I mean, maybe I should use my deity's weapon. I'll sheath my sword and change it out for my sling.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
And I will actually make a strike. I'll target this
for it.
guy. Give it a go. I
You have a hero
He
He
point.
actually likes these ones.
You have a hero point.
you know what? It's my deity's weapon. I feel obligated to try and hit it properly. Okay. From one
Oh,
extreme to the other.
Sure.
Thanks,
What a
God.
change up!
Natural
Thank you,
20.
my
That's
goddess.
some like true evidence.jpg, right?
Oof. All right.
It's gotta be almost dead. It is almost dead.
It's
Alright.
near death.
Well,
They have a total
Might as
hit
well
points
give it another
between
go.
14 and 20.
nah, not quite. All right, and then I'll raise my shield. It was already
Alright.
raised, apparently. Oh, it's fine.
Veliana.
Hello. I just realized that you guys might not know what black ice is. And
Like
so
ice with oil in it, right?
no.
No?
That's why my joke didn't land. Black ice is ice on roads that blends in completely with the road, so you can't actually see it. It's normal ice, but it's also really slippery and is one of the main causes of accidents in the middle of winter.
Okay,
'Cause
I was
you can't see
close.
it.
My understanding was that it was ice that like had the oil shit that gets stuck on the road that makes it slippery mixed in with it, but it's just invisible ice that you can't see on the road.
Yeah, and it can be off the road as well. It's just
Yeah,
it's so
yeah.
translucent that you just can't see it.
Yeah, but it is inherently a driving hazard.
Yeah, which was why I was like, yeah, black ice. And it's like that's they're far away, can't see them. Yeah. So it is my turn. I have 3 actions. He's 30 feet away, so I will target Buddy here. Phase bolt.
Yep. For it. That'll be a hit. The staff.
Nice.
Stargazer staff. Oh, I go up a D4 now. Huzzah!
Yeah,
Well, that's
this is super
satisfying.
dope.
Has a pleasing amount of die.
Yeah. And then my last action. Oh, no, I'll recall knowledge.
You recall knowledge? Arcana or nature.
Arcana or nature? Well, I got Arcana.
Despite their appearances, not occult creatures.
Yeah. But I can't use performance.
These are methods. Any specific questions?
You know what? Let's go with special abilities.
They have a breath weapon.
Well, fuck. Well, these are the type of creatures that we don't want to be overly grouped up together with, because they'll attack us with breath weapons, so let's try and finish them up before they get a chance to attack all of us.
Theodara just
that's
kind of nods a couple of times, knocks an arrow. I believe that's you done, though,
that's me done.
Veliana?
Yeah.
Felix!
Okay, so I have 2 questions to start off with.
Yes.
First and least pertinent, is something going weird with this one's hitbox?
With which ones?
This one down here? Or is it just not on my screen?
Just your screen, because he's over here.
He appears to be
Yeah.
gigantic.
Buddy's right here.
Oh,
Oh, he was gigantic before as a joke, and then it got made smaller again. So
Okay. More pertinent question. Let's talk about me getting up to here.
It is a 10-foot elevation.
Okay.
Juliet's trained me so well.
Athletics to jump.
and slightly more difficult because it's snowy. Yay!
Easy done. You have that elf speed.
Was that 2 actions or 1? Because of the jump.
Leap is 1, right?
Leap can be done as a part of a move action. Or as a part of a stride, I should say. So you're fine. You have 2 actions. Not that I think you'll need it. Plus 11 at level 5. You cut it in 2.
Yay!
Elves. Seriously. Well, we're gonna remove that part.
Man. Aren't you gonna have a choice to make?
I know, right? I have such a big choice to make.
rapstallions right there. Just saying.
Well, we're all kind of just grouped up together for a breath weapon.
You are.
And it doesn't know about Felix's attack of opportunity.
As you kind of all engaged in combat with these little methods, you feel something kind of move underneath the ice
Oh.
before a creature launches up.
Oh.
Fun.
Oh man.
Let's get a better
Look
look
at
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 fighting
this
that guy.
Oh, yeah.
You can go back now.
Felix is up there.
It's gonna be
Yeah,
so
exactly.
good. It's gonna be so good at hugging.
He's got them long arms.
Mm-hmm.
He could do them real good scritches with his big
Oh,
old
yeah.
fingies.
Yeah.
It's me, guys, Frosty.
And this guy
Nicholas.
does not have issues scratching the middle of his back.
Not at all.
No.
I need the snow to go over my ice bones.
With one swipe of his claw, he knocks Fianara away.
Hey.
Don't worry, that's 2 actions.
Mhm.
Maybe 3. He might have moved a lot.
Yeah, he didn't move that much.
Oh, that's the last move. We're good.
Move, push. You know what? You're all correct. And let's actually put him on the initiative proper.
Hey, buddy.
The method. Why am I rolling dice? Oh, yeah, no, he's fine. These methods have fast healing as long as they're close to ice, or at least in contact with it.
Neat.
Not so much that they're gonna come back from what we've already done to them, right?
Hopefully
Fast
not.
healing,
no.
not fast resurrection.
I
Okay.
assume once they did, they did.
I mean, that's gonna be a hit, Felix.
That is.
Dang.
Well done.
I don't think you're too worried about it.
Not in the least.
It looks exceedingly happy as it kind of gives some happy snaps in the air and strikes at you again. And one more time for the road. Didn't think so.
What song is it attacking to?
See, my first thought is immediately just let it go.
No.
No.
No, it wouldn't
Never gonna
be.
give you
Uh,
ice.
No, do you want to build a snowman?
Anyway, Compulsifer. They're great
Uh,
ticklers.
Let me have a think about what this guy is that's next to us right here. Right on here, right next to us here. We see here. Yeah? Alright.
Again?
I'd like to do some sort of knowledge-y thing. Have I read about this guy and his
Technically
tremendously
nature.
great hugs? Just the nature?
Arcana or
Let's see what
nature?
we got. Oh. Oh well. I rolled nature and it was terrible. He's big and frozen. Got it.
He is big and frozen.
Hmm. Okay. What about...
At this point, Fear has switched to her short swords.
Still got a loaded crossbow in my hands. At the risk of getting hit, I'm gonna turn around and shout to Felix, "We need you back over here, maybe, please, Felix." And then I'm gonna take a shot at the method near Felix.
Aww.
I'm gonna use a hero point.
That's a hit.
Yay.
Ooh.
I don't think it's enough.
It won't be, but that's still damage.
Do the thing.
You got
Turn
one
around
action
and
left, I
shot.
think.
I've got one action left. I can't reload.
Static X. I
Um,
haven't heard that band name in so long.
I will use the defensive reevaluation.
Yep.
As that is against this friendly chap here.
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
And that's you done.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we haven't switched you over to the new the remastered investigator, but they've written up that feed for the new investigator as well.
Mm.
Like
Yeah, you were
Paizo did it as well.
Pretty on the money.
I think
You were Pretty on
so.
the money with that one. Mm.
I think the difference was defensive reevaluation for the remaster is higher level.
Level 8,
Yeah.
which
Right. Yeah.
me and Dan sat down and thought about for a while, and we're like, that feels excessive. But,
Mm.
Intara, it is your turn. You may be muted.
Can I?
There you go.
Am I able to do like a friendly reposition?
I mean, if Veliana wants to, I'm happy to let
I'll allow
Veliana use their reaction to do a switcheroo with you.
Is that all right?
I'm okay
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah. Sweet. Do that.
Probably quite preferable, right?
Yeah, I'm like, hell yeah, I'm down.
Alrighty. So. Sheath the sling, draw the sword. So move, draw, strike.
Nice one.
Donkia. Alright, let's do this. Seeing this big ass thing climb onto the back of the front of the thing.
It's a raft.
Raft. There we go. Thank you. Word was failing.
That's okay.
Being like, I don't think I want Valiana in harm's way there. No, thank you. Excuse me.
Rapstallion does have an independent action which he can either move or strike. I get the feeling movement's going to be the thing, though.
He can't really.
Yeah, you can move to there.
Into the water.
It's not water, it's frozen over.
Oh, like complete. Okay. Yeah, well. There he goes. Bye, baby.
All
Yeah.
right.
That's us.
Yeah.
Viliana.
Now, to bring you guys into my mentality with what I've written in my notes, the methods are Cats meets Icy Green Goblin.
Mm-hmm.
Because that is definitely the Green Goblin's kind of stance,
Yeah.
as well as Cats and just the whole vibe. Also, Buddy Old Pal is just an ice sculpture of a Deathclaw.
Oh my
Yeah, I
Yeah,
see
pretty
it.
much, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
dang.
Yep.
So yeah, that's where I've been at.
Yep.
So I'm a step.
Horns and stuff.
Cowardice, I say.
Haha. Yeah, we didn't learn anything much about Buddy Old Pal.
He's definitely frozen. Made of
Yeah.
ice.
Is there a
Yeah.
look of intelligence about him?
Oh god.
there a think behind that icy bit?
It's pretty rare for elementals to be mindless.
Yeah. So I'll evil eye a buddy.
That'll be a failure.
So he shall be sickened.
Nice.
That gives me one action left. I'll Fizzbolt.
Horse bolt?
Yeah. That was the word I was looking for.
Alright, you do have a hero point.
I'm good.
You're good? That's fair. Alright, Felix. You
Okay,
are
so
in deadly, deadly combat with this medflit. If you don't take it out, it'll destroy everyone.
Oh, damn.
What I want to do
Yeah.
is get to the raft.
Yes.
There's a method in my way,
Yes.
and there's a bit of a cliff there.
Yeah.
I would
Skateboarding.
like to use the
again.
method as a descent, thereby crushing the method and aiding my expediency back to the raft.
Alright.
Every time.
No, it's softball. You just gotta use the blunt side of your greatsword and fling it at the big guy.
So, using the medflit to kind of break your fall as you go in, as you go down.
Yeah.
Athletics check.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah.
fucking time.
Rushed it.
Damn.
Literally.
Hopefully, yeah.
What is the method?
roll
if not
me a D6.
Skateboard?
Roll you what, sorry?
Roll a d6.
Oof.
1.
Surprisingly, it's actually going to survive the fall.
Well, there you go.
Does it
Something
take
going on.
does it take the 5 fall damage?
Well, that's the thing. It actually gets healed when it's in contact with ice. But, Felix, if you want to continue your movement across, as you kind of grab a hold of the medflit and slide down with it, it's not as annoyed by this as you'd expect.
Kind of surprising.
Just imagine I went around.
Yeah,
It's fine.
no, that's fine. But that will be your turn.
That's me done.
The Blizzardborn. I mean, there's so many options right now. Antara actually hit it, so...
Kid Wretch.
Actually, that is a good point. He's going to use his first action to retch.
Hell yeah, slushies.
Gross.
That won't be enough, will it, Viliana?
It wouldn't be enough either way. As long as I sustain the spell, it can't get below second one. But it doesn't know that.
It does not know that. The GM absolutely
but-
didn't.
That would definitely not do it anyways.
It's going to claw at you, though, Antara.
Yep.
Can we get a hit, please? Just
No.
somewhere along the lines.
No,
Not
I'm
today.
good.
And then the next one will be for Compository.
Whew.
This is
You know what?
fine.
Suddenly I'm a lot less worried about this guy.
You and me both.
I should have just stayed up
I
there.
was kind of hoping for you to finish off Buddy Old Pal.
Yeah, same.
2 hit points back.
Maybe my sparing his life has changed his heart, and that doesn't look good.
Yeah, he's just gonna move over to there. And he's gonna give a quick swipe at Composter. Not expecting much out of this, though. Does a 23 hit you, Composter?
Yes.
Because the targeting didn't work for some reason. That's fine. And you take a whole 5 damage.
Damn.
But speaking of Composter, it is your turn. As our other compatriots are engaged with fighting little Metflits, the Blizzardborn seems a little bit more concerned about the rest of you than are about your companions. 14, that's good.
We're flanking.
I will try an Arcana to see if I can remember anything about this big guy.
Ah, that will be a success.
Alright!
The big thing with these guys is they have a reaction called Shattering Ice.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot to do it last round, but also he was only really
Whoops.
hit once. But he can explode with ice whenever people hit him.
Oh.
But he only does it as a
Okay.
reaction.
Now hit with like a strike or when takes damage.
An enemy hits the Blizzardborn with an attack that deals physical damage.
Okay,
Okay.
got it.
Reflex is its weakest
Um,
save.
Mm-hmm.
It's weak to fire, and that's about all I can give you.
That makes sense.
I didn't think
Am
anyone would be shocked by
I-
that.
Am I flanking?
Yes.
I will say I think these things can explode when you hit them. And then I will immediately switch my weapons and attempt to hit it.
We need to find out. For science.
Mm-hmm. The only way to know. Didn't critically succeed on that, but I hit it. Nope. Do you have a reaction that you would like to do, Matt?
I do have a reaction, but do your damage first, just so we got it out of the way.
Okay. 13.
He takes that, and then as you strike him, little shards of ice kind of come off of his body and begin to explode all around him. Composter, and Tara, and Felix, I need you to make reflex saves, please.
Oh no, Thea and Eddie too.
Well, Felix, you're
A
fine.
minute. Hang on. That's the wrong one.
So I hear a point, even though I'm at 50-50.
Alright.
Nice.
Oh, I got worse.
Success, critical success. Oh god.
Oh well.
Well, your hypothesis has been proven, Composter.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know why it's making that chorting sound.
Super excited.
And you will also be blind for 1 round, I believe?
Yep.
Yep. Alright. I believe that's you done there?
I think I switch, I strike. That's correct.
Alright. And Tara. It can only explode once per round.
Wonderful. Spend an action to give Rapstallion to heal move, and then he will attack.
Yep. ganging up on this poor guy. I don't know.
You know it.
Oh no, buddy.
No, he will not. He tried.
But
He does not
flanking.
like the snow. Oop, but sorry. That was not intentional. Okay, and then, yep. Targeted, good. I will try a strikey. Okay. And then I'll just raise my shield.
The ice is still in your eyes, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's a bit slick.
Veliana.
Yeah, it's my turn. Guess I'll deal with the method in front of me.
I do see your method
let's
to your
see.
madness.
Uh-huh.
I can make the jokes, it's fine.
Yeah, I guess I'll just do this and finish him off.
Harsh.
Alrighty, I guess the next two will be against Buddy Old Pal.
Actually, you have to pick your targets before you shoot them off.
Do I?
Yeah,
That's
I
my
don't-
bad.
No, you're fine. Like, they're auto-targeting, so it feels weird that it's like, oh, I have to, like, pick the targets ahead of time. They won't just follow my thoughts. So, free action magic missile. The method explodes in a cloud of ice. The Blizzardborn recoils a little bit, but is held up by Rapstallion in a way. That is you done, though, Viliana?
Yep.
Felix!
I think I've targeted him. Let's
Do you see
just
many
go
dots upon him?
with a vicious swing.
Yep, there's the fighter.
I helped.
Jesus.
Just in the second there, I'm just.
Oh, we know what he's going to be focusing on. You have one action
Surviving
remaining.
the ne-
Oh god, and it's off guard as well.
Damn.
Uh,
Nice.
That won't change the result, though.
yeah, think.
Oh god.
I think him being
Wow.
off guard
Damn it.
just helps me, because the rest of them are all flanking.
Boop. He will happily take minimum damage, though.
Yeah.
Alright. For him... Look, he's pretty basic. He gets his reaction back,
Bitch.
but he's going to strike at you, Felix. That'll be a hit.
And Tara, you do have your reaction.
Ooh,
Your
thank you.
champion's
I always
reaction.
forget that. Yes.
Yeah.
Glimpse of redemption.
You may reduce that by 7. My initial thing was correct.
Take that and then add 7.
And our boy is going to be enfeebled too, which is going to make the rest of this a bad time. As in response, he's going to swing around to hit you and Tara.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be a miss. And just carrying the momentum. You don't really see this coming though, Compostiver. Not that matters. Alright. Alright, it's your turn.
Alright, I was just reading, and devise a stratagem says, choose a creature you can see. I can't use devise a stratagem if I'm blind. So that's interesting. But I've got a weapon in hand, and I know it's big and in front of me. So I'm just gonna give it a good old composter for try. Yeah. Do I have to roll a thing? Will it make me roll a thing? Will it do it automagically? Ah, I missed. I missed. Blizzardborn is hidden to the attacker. Flat check is.
You'll still
You,
miss.
you
with that
succeeded on
roll.
your flat check. You just missed.
Yeah, I missed, but Blizzardborn is hidden to attacker. Flat check is 11. I rolled 13. That is worded incorrectly, right? Weird.
It's
Try
worded weirdly.
again.
That'll be a hit.
Yeah, got it. Yeah. 6. Take that.
And he will explode once more.
Uh-oh.
That's fair. It was just his turn.
Oh, it's when it does the reflex save on you.
I was ready for it this time.
Raiden the Cold Embrace. Fair enough. Well, everyone's rolling their saves. That is an awesome name, though.
Yeah.
So, success. Everyone succeeded?
Ooh.
Yeah.
And
There's your damage. You'll take half of it. So, 1 damage.
Yep.
Antar and Felix as well.
Oh. Taking
And,
half?
Yep.
and good old Rapstallion.
Rapstallion.
1 damage as it kind of blows up in ice.
Ah, hang on. What? Oh.
As that you done
It already did it.
I mean, I've got another one.
Mhm.
It's not likely, but
I mean, it's a hit.
roll it.
Dang.
Swing to win, I guess.
Chip away at ice.
Oh god, really?
Yeah.
Really?
5.
And Compositor is no longer blind.
Yes.
'Cause that's at the end of his turn. The blindness goes away because it's only 1 round.
It is only 1 round. Composter,
can't
as
see
your
anything,
sight comes
so
back,
I just-
you see the giant elemental just collapse in front of you into chunks of ice.
Fantastic. I fold my war razor and put it back into my body.
Duh.
Well, that was cool.
Oh god. As you finish up against the Blizzardborn, our compatriots also finish off with their midflits, breaking them and destroying them in short order.
How's everyone feeling? Is everyone okay? Is anyone hurt?
Cold.
Are they Mitchflits or Method?
Methods? They should be scamps, but there's no such thing as a cold scamp yet.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Then, yeah, scam. Cool.
They're weird.
Yeah, just Mitflits is a whole different type of creature.
Yeah, the little like koboldy goblin things.
Yeah, they're like a mite thing.
Yeah, the gremlins. Yeah, the gremlin family. I like to use them against first level parties.
Yeah.
But with all of them destroyed, the snow starts to slow down a little bit, and the river begins to thaw.
Good job, team.
And this is going to reload quick. This apparently has to do that thing.
Ooh. Everything turned green.
That was a little bit more aggressive than I thought it would be.
Dang.
Because I slowly faded it in, and the idea was to fade it back, and I thought it wouldn't be that obvious. But alright.
The map's aggressively green. What can I say?
Well, it just got, like, rained on. It just got fresh water. As you begin to kind of relax and chill a little bit afterwards. Thea's the first one to say it. It looks like we're being followed.
I.
Oh no, just gestures to like the quickly melting remains.
Oh, okay. Well, if that was the scouting party, at least they can't take back any information.
Them not returning at all is information.
Yeah, but it
All
doesn't
right, who
give
wants
that
to dress up
location.
as a weird bat thing then?
Ishthel kind of rolls her eyes, and we see her begin to shake a bit.
I mean, I'd rather not, but I can do a little shimmer into just a medium-sized one of them.
Put it on Downax.
Downax is too small.
Where's Felix?
Underneath,
Underneath.
Under the wolf.
Unfortunately, okay, rules is written, you can't actually use that on Dallinax.
Yeah, because there are two. Well, I can't use it on Downax, and also I cannot use it to change into one of them because there's a size difference, and I can only do.
Similar size, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said I'm the same. I'm them, but medium.
Oh, come on.
What you get for going for the higher DC.
Right?
Yeah, you're not that injured.
No, I'm not that injured.
Do you need help?
Yeah, which way do bandages go?
Well, you know how you helped me with the saddlebag? With the... Yeah. Kind of like that, but different.
Just a wee bit.
So you need the scissors again?
Ugh. Maybe, actually.
Maybe.
Just get the ice out of the wound.
Well, as you continue down the river and doing your healing checks,
Hot damn.
if people
Nice.
want to know more about the lake that you're approaching, nature or sailing lore, if you have other lore checks that would be relevant, you can use those instead.
I have, which, I mean, I guess we all do, but I wasn't aware. Scouting lore?
Yeah, I'll allow scouting lore.
Yeah. What were the smiling wolves gossiping about this upcoming lake?
Nice.
Well, I don't think we're gonna get better than a natural 20.
No.
Yeah. Veliano. The smiling wolves were mostly talking about the fact that although Mats doesn't believe the bay to be haunted, Winterbreak Bay, they know it as another name, the Jundland Rex. And they absolutely
that
know it
chat.
to be haunted. Let me... No, I want the J as well. There we go. That one. Apparently, it is crawling with undead and fae. Particular sirens and other fae aligned with the water, who kind of just like to draw people to their deaths, just casually. Thankfully, though, most instances with the sirens happen further into the water, like into the lake, but they have been known to appear amongst the wrecks themselves. Otherwise, the lake you're going towards is also known as the Lake of Mists and Veils. It is one of Galarian's largest bodies of fresh water. It is almost perpetually covered in a light fog, and many a sailor have gone missing within the mist, never to be seen again.
Neat.
It's also kind of got a lot of pirates there, so that's also a factor. Otherwise, as you continue, it does begin to get a little bit colder. The cold from the crown of the world coming across from the lake, there's not much to stop its approach as the southerly breeze rolls over all of you. Eventually, however, you will get out into the lake itself, and I'll switch us over. Boop.
Yeah, rereading your crit specialization, Felix. I can extend that with Dalanex.
Neat.
That's terrifying.
It's a debuff that has a set duration.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's true.
Eventually, as the sun begins to set, you'll get into the bay itself. And sure enough, one of the first things you notice is the sunken wrecks of ships beneath the water. The clarity of the lake here is somewhat disturbing, as it makes it very easy to see the destruction beneath. Other little fish kind of swim in the water as you see flickers of light, tiny wisps moving along the wrecks themselves.
Not will-o-wisps.
No, no will-o-wisps. I, as a GM, refuse. I refuse them.
But you can see where the confusion came in.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But as you make your way further into the bay, it gets to a point where Ulukak is kind of saying, yeah, I think we're starting to get past the point where the raft will be helpful. The water's getting a little bit too deep around here.
Well, shall we make shore and see what can be done then?
He brings the raft ashore.
Will we be able to also replace the punting stick with an oar?
It's more we're not going to get much protection from the raft itself. So we could continue if we switch it for an ore that I don't think we actually have. But I think the wolves were right. We're going to need to find a boat. Finding a wreck that is potentially to be used will require a perception or sailing lore check. Unfortunately, you cannot use gossip lore for this.
It's because it's not a skyship, right?
Correct!
There's an additional +1 to that in case there's an illusion.
Ooh.
Just since we're aware that there are Fae in the area.
Well, and Tara, you will actually hear slight crying, sobs.
Mm.
But it
Yeah.
quickly becomes apparent to you that these aren't the sobs of a real creature. It is almost like some sort of magical effect that's causing the sound.
Yeah.
Kind of like just the same soundtrack on repeat.
Guys, try to ignore the crying. It's too rhythmic. It's repeated too perfectly. It's a
Is it
trick.
in Fae?
I don't know if it's failed.
I'm asking Matt.
Is it Fae? You don't.
Is it sobbing in Fae?
No.
Like saying Fae words? Okay,
It-
because I can speak Fae. That's the big question.
Yeah, no, just sobs.
Cool.
Quiet, sad little sobs.
Disturbing, but it's too yeah,
Alrighty. Just
not genuine.
I'll start doing some trying to identify what it is.
Bad.
Yeah, it's
Give me-
bad. What? How bad?
Give me an
Yeah,
occult
true
check.
that.
I'm gonna definitely say this is oddity identification.
Yep.
Damn, what's a 9?
And Tara is right in that it sounds a little bit too rhythmic. You think it's actually coming from some sort of object, as if the item has been enchanted to cry. Or at least emit the sound of crying. The question is, do you approach the sound?
I do.
It's coming from some sort of object. Probably a trap.
Be on high alert.
Oh, well, there goes Felix.
Be
As you get
careful,
closer-
Felix.
Let's align this properly.
Those are not my favorite words.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
This Matt is setting up a battle map.
No, he said there's no more alignment, so we're good.
All my murder hobo dreams have been answered.
As you
They
begin
can't call
to...
me evil anymore.
Oh no. As you approach the object, Felix, following the sound of the crying, it seems to be coming from a ship. The ship itself is in pristine condition.
Absolutely a trap.
Seemingly untouched by time. And even the constant snow that is falling around, it doesn't seem to be affecting it too much. There's definitely a feeling of magic coming from it. But the ship itself, at least the bottom parts of it, are frozen in the ice, unable to move.
Ship sad. Gets great sold.
Well, you can move closer when you're ready.
God, I
Is
love
this-
Elven speed.
Seaworthy.
Nice.
It does look seaworthy.
I understand, but
Have
you
you
know,
got expert
Felix is
opinions?
just gonna rush in and get himself hurt.
I don't know how to get on
You're
a
too far away
boat.
to hear us.
Can't you jump?
You can climb. It has handrails.
Okay. Neat. Do I need to make a
Felix.
check or am I good?
You do need to do a boarding check, so that's athletics. You're a pirate in the other game. How do you not know this?
I'm a bad pirate in the. I'm re-rolling that. There we go.
Oh,
Damn.
another 1 to 20.
Fucking twice this time. Boop. I'm just getting them in position. Don't worry about them.
Yes.
I'm gonna name this boat.
No, you're not.
The ship already
That is
has
for
a name,
viewers.
apparently.
Yeah, the trap.
That is enough to climb on board, Compostiver.
These trap beats.
Twitch has a DJ category now.
It does.
I'm surprised that it didn't already.
Yeah!
Yeah, there are a lot of DJs.
Yeah.
Hello.
Where is the crying coming from on the boat, Matthew?
It is coming from the front of the boat.
That's the front, right?
Yeah, the bow.
Cool.
And then we go with that.
But I haven't got there yet.
What, you're assuming the bow's going to attack you?
No.
Jutting out from the deck is the capstan for the ship. Designed to kind of pull the anchor up, should it need to. As you start to approach the front of the ship, it begins to spin wildly.
Woo!
Now, everyone's going to want to
I'm
close a
so-
look at this thing.
Matthew.
It has a
Matthew.
cool hat.
Yeah?
Oh, it is a smiley face.
Oh,
Got the patch and
What's that game called?
Oh, Pop the Pirate.
Pig the pirate. Yeah, Pop the pirate.
fantastic.
They only just
This is
started
so
because
cute.
there's only one knife.
I will need initiative from everyone.
it's so cute though.
Can I just use my occultism check from earlier because I assume this is the same thingamabob?
You can.
Yeah, I'll put the initiative so I'm in the so you can update it when I'm in the track. But
And then push the button.
You should just be able to scroll up to that check and then.
no, it wouldn't let me.
Battle icon. Nope, didn't work.
No, it did not have the battle icon.
This is friend shaped. Look, I can't disagree with that.
Yeah, I don't really want to fight it, to be honest.
Yeah, this is
It's
friend
playing
shape.
dress
Like, I
up.
say a lot of things are friend shape when they're not, but this genuinely is.
Like, why
This
does
is
he
the-
have clothes?
This is the second time
He doesn't want to be naked.
Paizo has got us to attack a friend-shaped animated object.
Yeah, I'm not about this. Poor animated object hate.
Aww.
They also wanted us to attack some kappas. Like, what is with this AP want us to attack friends?
Potential friends.
Pop the pirate.
Hey, look, I was paid for it. It gets done.
Thank you, Nick.
$20 is $20.
A toonie's a toonie.
Yeah, no, it's. Oh, actually, let's do that instead. Felix, It starts to spin around wildly as a rope spits out from it towards you, starting to wrap around your sword. It's going to do an attack against you.
The hell, I like my sword.
It likes it more.
Holy dooly.
It almost does.
And it does that. Then it has to attempt an athletics check. How's that go against
Never
your
mind.
fortitude?
Meats.
Mates, you are also knocked prone.
Oh
Wow.
god.
Wait,
I just realized looking from the deck, I'd see like Felix jumps over the thing, Compy joins him, and I'm like, oh my god. And then I just hear, ah, donk. And then Felix just disappears from sight, like, ooh.
There it is.
You got it?
you have this. We have the same fortitude.
Well, for its final action, it is going to attempt to disarm you as well, Felix.
Oh, come on.
Is that what?
There it is.
Map neg 10?
This will be a -5, so that's not going to do it.
Nah, dog.
Felix, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna stand up.
One action.
Take a step.
Yep.
Regrettably hit it. Or not.
We can
That's
feel
cool
the
too.
regret. We can
Yeah, I'm
also
actually okay with that.
step. That's I believe. And Tara.
I guess up we go, buddy.
I
Draw
need
the
an athletics. I will need an athletics check from you, or from Reptilian actually.
Yeah, Rapstallion. Athletics?
Yep. Yeah, that'll easily get you onto the ship. Rapstallion's got a little bit of height on this thing as well.
Yeah.
Extra height.
Hang on. How much does he move? He's got 40 foot of movement?
So much, yes. 10 feet of that will be taken by getting on the ship, though.
Yeah, so 1, 2, 30, and then to there, I think.
Yep. I think that'll be right.
Hang on. It's more there. There we go. Alright. So yeah, give him the movement. He moves. Yep. The athletics check is like another movement, isn't it? Or is that part of the same movement?
I'm keeping it as part of the same movement.
Alright, so if I wanted to, I could get him up to move
Right.
again as his last action.
That is
Alright,
correct.
get him up. It keeps moving me too far. There we go.
Steer.
Alright. Yep, and then I will... Just like as I come up beside Felix, just told you so.
Nice hit. Natural 20.
Nice work.
Dang. All about the nat 20s tonight. I'm about it. Max damage.
It is barely injured.
Okay. I don't want to get hit by this thing, so I'll raise my shield, and that'll be me.
All right. Veliana.
Okay. Well, my first action will be to. Well, my first reaction will be that.
Flap, flap,
It's
flap,
not an
flap,
action.
flap, flap, flap.
Yeah. So, buddy, you're no longer to be mounted. Let's get you off there. 5. Get to make 2 flies. So there's its normal actions this turn.
Yep.
My next thing will be to recall knowledge on a buddy.
Yep.
Which
Arcana or crafting?
Arcana it is.
It's some sort of enchanted object to do with the ship itself.
Cool. And then my next 2 actions will be to cast spiritual armament.
Yep.
Hope to learn a little bit about buddy old pal. But it will be a dagger.
Easy done.
Oof. That does not look good for me.
Alright.
I don't have anything to lose with using a hero point, but
Yeah, fair enough.
yeah. The
Oh,
fact
God.
that a 12 missed. Alrighty.
Okay. Compostify.
Well, what the fuck's this thing?
Honestly, fair question.
Can I roll like a crafting or something?
Crafting works.
Yep.
It appears that someone has animated the capstan for this ship.
Yep.
Theoretically, it should be under the command of a captain.
Uh-huh.
You just can't see any captain around.
Captain or the captain?
Well, the captain for the ship.
Yeah. So I cannot just proclaim to be a captain.
You don't have the hat, unfortunately.
It does? Oh no, it's got like a bandana.
It
Not
does.
the captain's hat.
Fortunately, there's no way I'm getting on the ship.
Do you want a hand, Veliana?
It would be useful, but
Inside ropes. Inside ropes.
There's like snow, right?
Yeah.
On the ground.
Well, it's more I have a 0 to athletics.
I have a potion of leaping that I can just drop off the side of the boat for you. It lets you just jump 30 feet.
Oh!
Yeah.
Hot damn!
I will pull out a potion and hand it to Dalanax.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh.
Dalanax. Unless Dalanax was on their way to somewhere.
Delnax is on his way to be able to help out in the case of the impending debuffs from whatever the 2 other people do.
Yep, okay. Yep. Well, I'll pull it out and drop
Yeah,
it
that
off.
happens.
Drop it
Oh,
off
I
into the-
remember that, Nanzard.
Done. What did I get? A 4. I'm not going to be able to do
1
much.
minute.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I think that's technically all my turns.
Alright. Easy done. Well, Pop, the pirate. He's got lots of targets now. He's going to loose the poles. As he makes a single attack with his rope.
Damn.
Please tell me I didn't get a 20 then. Alright.
Cool.
Is that a critical hit towards everyone? Including you and Tara and Rough Stallion?
I would assume, yeah.
Yep.
Is this like a good time to do a reaction?
It is a good
Or-
time to do reaction.
Yeah.
It's going to take the enfeebled. It feels no
On the bright
shame.
side, Compositor, you don't take damage because
Oh, am
Yeah.
I outside of its range or something?
yeah,
You're
it's
outside
only
of
within 10 feet.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. I did us both at the same time. Nice.
That's 7 hit points back.
Is
Yes.
it?
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to think about that for a
just
second.
for one person.
Oh. Yeah, Felix, take it.
Cheers.
Only near death. Love it. It's going to attempt to disarm you, Felix, because it used its rope. You have a big sword.
Yeah.
Athletics from its... This is going to be at a -10, though, so I don't expect it to. Nah. Felix! It might be friend-shaped, but it's definitely angry.
Okay, so here's my biggest problem. I feel like I know how to defeat this thing.
Yep.
However, if I'm wrong, it will kill me.
Okay.
Well,
I am going to stab my sword into the ground. And then, getting in between two of these hand poles, I'm going to hold it in place.
You've been given a hero point by chat. Alright, give me an athletics check.
Gods of comedy, let's go. Well,
I mean... That will be a success.
hell yeah.
As you kind of get in between the two stakes and kind of grab a hold of them, we hear it grind to a halt. As although its facial expression cannot move, it seems to grimace. And as you see it start to rear up to do something else.
Oh no.
We see a figure rise from the deck of the ship.
Santa?
Santa.
We're in Narnia.
No! Pop, stop that! Stop that!
Stop that.
And smacks the capstan over the head a couple of times as Pop the pirate slows to a halt. That's no way to be greeting guests. Friends! Welcome aboard the Mermaid's Tears! Don't worry about him, he's just a little bit, antsy. We've been stuck out here for a very long time, as you can tell by my current appearance.
You dead?
I am in fact dead. This has not escaped my notice. Lay on hands for him?
No, for
Felix?
Kill the undead.
yeah.
Wait,
There you
that's
go,
for me?
buddy.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank
buddy.
you.
Try not to run off and get yourself killed again.
I promise nothing.
Yeah.
I'm going to very carefully take my hands off Pop and back away.
You had a way up, Compostifer.
Well, these ropes, we can probably just climb up this ladder rope now that it's no longer quite as pertinent speed-wise. And I'll help. I'm right behind you. I'll catch you.
Rapstallion
it-
jumps down. Is like, I can.
Guys, it's cool. The ship's haunted.
Well, technically, yes, it is haunted. It's haunted by me.
I'll happily take the Rapstallion help.
It's fine, though. I'm a friendly ghost.
Yeah, Rapstallion sort of like, yeah, helps you up.
With a gesture,
I don't know
we
what
see
to do.
some ropes from the rigging come down from the sides of the boat, kind of forming into a rope ladder that people can use to get up as well.
You're a friendly ghost.
No, I'm better.
Do you have
Oop.
a certificate of sentience?
I have to now.
No, don't.
But I have to.
What are you doing? No, he's got a
Okay.
name.
No, but hear me out.
He's a friendly ghost. Yes. Okay.
He's got a name.
I already got one.
I be Captain Adney Tinhill.
And you think that's better? Never mind. Let's just continue.
It's not. Captain Stir is so better.
Adney.
But welcome aboard my boat, the Mermaid's Tears. I'm glad you heard my distress signal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was distressing.
There you go, Felix.
Thank you.
Well,
Now, important question. Does the boat have a figurehead that is a mermaid that is crying?
yes, actually, and it
Thank you.
by magic, it is actually seems to be crying real tears.
Oh.
What?
It's just icicles.
Dang.
Closer inspection, it's some sort of illusion at work, but the effect is kind of cool.
But icicles are fun here.
Well,
So-
Captain,
Yes,
not to impose too much, but we are here to commandeer your boat in a non-pirate fashion.
well,
Wow. We could have arsed nicer.
We're requesting aid and
Passage?
passage out of these waters.
You got anything better to do?
well,
Damn.
kind of like he gives a slight bow and goes, you know what, that's a good one. That is a good one. Unfortunately, if I could leave here, I wouldn't be dead here.
Ah.
Well, why don't
We
you
can give
just
you
tell
some
us
help.
how to leave here, and then we'll bring you with us in your boat.
Well, the ice here is unfortunately enchanted.
Uh-huh.
It's what's keeping the boat here, unfortunately. Like, I have all sorts of enchantments cast into it that should help with this kind of thing, but Unfortunately, I ran slightly astray of a local Nereid, and she got upset about my advances.
Oh,
You make her mermaid cry.
Well, no,
that feels like a very weird euphemism.
I think it was that he was unable to get her mermaid to cry, Compostiva.
I would say.
Well, no,
Oh
she's
my-
something of a siren, you see, and she thought her song would work on me, but I've got protections and wards on my ship.
But you are dead, right?
Yes, I am in fact dead, because although I have enchantments on the ship to protect it from harm, well,
You are another story.
that and I can't really do much about the water. And she froze the ship in place.
Uh-huh.
And then,
Kind of a dick move.
well, apparently she didn't like my singing.
Oh. Well,
I was going for a duet. She did not appreciate it.
Well, look at it this way. She must have liked it enough to keep you here forever, right?
fair.
He
Hey,
looks
guys.
around.
Oh,
Yeah, let's go with that.
What are the chances that Valiana can do a better duet?
Oh, quite possibly. He looks like the kind of halfling
I
who would...
still have this.
Look, he looks like the kind of halfling whose favorite song is "A Wizard's Staff as a Knob on the End."
Okay, so if we go and talk this Nereid around to releasing the boat, would you be okay if the auxiliary part of our party just sort of hunkers down here until we return?
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
don't think
I haven't had visitors
I
in a
don't
very
think-
long time.
they'd be cool if like a small army turns up at their door.
Oh, I don't think she's going to be very cool in general. She's fallen in with something of a bad crowd lately.
I don't want to think about a goth Nereid, Matt. This isn't the character for that.
No, I want to see a goth narrate. Me, Andrew.
Fair.
He's not really
So we're gonna
satisfied with
find
just
out.
drowning sailors anymore. It's gotten kind of terrible, actually.
Do you happen to know where this person is?
I do, in fact. He points out to the northeast, and we see jutting out from what kind of looks like an iceberg several masts and other pieces of shipwrecks. Getting a better look at it and squinting and using an offered telescope, you're able to see that someone has fashioned some sort of shrine or temple out of shipwrecks.
Resourceful.
And then to kind of hold it all together has used ice. That be where she living.
A building in direct line of sight that we've had physically pointed out to us. That sounds like a lead.
It is a lead. But
I think we're onto something.
if you can get the ritual from her in order to break the ice on my boat, I will take you wherever you need to go. As long as we're on the
Pretty
water.
good at rituals.
Like, I can't go over
Fair.
land. That's something I never really could figure out. I could probably do air, but I need a lot more resources.
Sounds
We'll
like
keep that in mind.
But otherwise, if you want to use my ship to hunker down and get some rest and get some aid from the cold, you're more than welcome to it. And with that,
Ah,
I will end the session there.
Plunder his boat.
Yay, I'm going to sleep immediately.
All
Fair.
spell slots have been restored.
Yay.
Well,
Keep forgetting I have one of those.
with our heroes having made it from Skywatch and up the island to the Winterbreak Bay, their journey continues ever onwards as this epic quest to find the truth behind the missing moment and to figure out some way to perhaps defeat Soyo and the Black Frost continues. But if you want to find out what happens, you'll have to join us next week at 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, where we'll be continuing Gatewalkers for Pathfinder 2nd Edition by Paizo Publishing. This is being presented by Tabletop Obscura, powered by Foundry VTT, with music by Michael Gelfi. The VOD for this will be up within about 48 hours. Tomorrow morning I'll be putting up our Starfinder one-shot we did on the weekend, which was pretty fun.
Neat.
I enjoyed it. I'm actually really looking forward to what they do with Starfinder 2. But otherwise, I might actually call it there. Is there anyone to really raid?
That is a
Someone.
good question.
I must do my due diligence. Oh, there's actually not a lot. Alright. Actually, no. Verdiction is doing Warframe. They recently hit 1,000 followers on Twitch. And myself, Dwarf, and a bunch of others made him cry on stream, so that was fantastic. So we might rate him.
Man, I thought you were a cool guy, Matt.
Oh, we made him cry with like donations and things.
Oh, okay.
Happy
Never mind.
here.
Never mind. You're still a cool guy.
Yeah, like gifts and stuff. It was great. Yay, bullying! Did that work? Nope, that's the wrong one.
Oh,
Did I spell it wrong? Verd. I see. Oh, I did it around the wrong way. There we go, that's much better. Alright, well, we're gonna raid into them. Make sure to stay high, all that other fun stuff. Otherwise, I hope you have a good day, a good night, a good week, no matter where you are in the world. And remember, as always, we are the storytellers. Good night, everyone.
Night.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.